Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for my dearest Libras where we take a look at who you're going to marry. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, so your person, Libra, all right, so they're coming out as the Knight of Pentacles. They're also showing up as the Five of Wands. They're viewing you as the Ace of Swords, okay. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn here. And we see Aries energy with the Fool. So I do feel like this is confirmation, Libra, that this is someone completely brand new, or maybe someone you don't know yet, but we'll get more messages as the reading goes on. Ooh, and we see the Moon card, Cancer, Pisces energy. So this could start off as someone who's a secret admirer, somebody who's very deeply romantic, very intuitive, maybe a little bit secretive. Some of you might work with this person. The Knight of Pentacles could also be somebody that you see out and about in the community or at the gym or something like that. I feel like this person is very hardworking. They're very steady. They're very grounded. You may meet them, though, at a time in their life where they're going through something. They're going through some sort of conflict. But Libra, I don't think you're going to see that. Like, it kind of feels like it's behind the scenes conflict. So again, it could be in another relationship. It could be at work. It could be in their home life. It could be with their family. It could be a legal issue or something. Yeah, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person, I don't feel like this person is dishonest, but I feel like this is the type of person who doesn't talk about their problems. This is someone who keeps things to themselves. Now, with the Ace of Swords in reverse, this person may be somebody who does have difficulties communicating their feelings. Or they may... I feel like they might like really appreciate how you speak and how you communicate your feelings, how you express yourself, and they might feel like they're not as good at those things as you are. All right, and we see Temperance energy, Sagittarius. So they could be a Sag, or they could have Sagittarius placements. This person may be a healer. This person I do feel is spiritual. Again, I feel like they could be psychic or intuitive, or they have psychic dreams. But despite any sort of conflict that might be going on behind the scenes, this person definitely does come off as someone who can see the big picture, somebody who's balanced. All right, and how you're going to be feeling, Libra, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like the minute you know this person is into you, or you go on a date with this person, you're going to feel like, you know what, I could invest here. I could really invest here. I could see this becoming something. So I feel like you're going to be pretty sure once you talk to them, or once you go out with them, once you get to know them, you're going to put anything else down if you need to focus on this connection. And again, not in a desperate way, not in an unhealthy way. All right, let's see what else we need to know about them. We see karmic soulmate. You're meant to learn lessons in this connection and help each other evolve. All right, they have strong earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person's going to be really funny, so expect a lot of fun and light energy with this person. The laughter you share may well bond you and alleviate stress. All right, now I just want to go back. My guides are urging me to go back to this karmic soulmate because I can hear some of you saying, wait. Some of you, they could be dealing with or having to deal with a karmic soulmate when you meet them. That could be the conflict there. But I don't always read a karmic soulmate as somebody that you can't be with or that you're not going to marry. Because the message is you're meant to learn lessons in this connection and help each other evolve, which doesn't necessarily have to mean that they're painful lessons. All right, so it can be a beautiful thing. And we see that this person is creative. They potentially enjoy art, working with their hands, music, putting ideas to work for them. But we also see that they could be a Pisces. There's that moon energy. So an air of mystery surrounding this watery sign, and though they can be quiet, their thoughts and emotions run deep. Now, the Five of Wands does speak to some sort of conflict or their energy being pulled in a few different directions here. Most likely Libra when you meet them. For some of you, this person might have a slight or quick temper. They could be shorter than average or shorter than whom you normally date. But again, these are going to be messages that will not resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some. You would be shocked. All right, so this person, who they really truly are or their real feelings for you, Libra, are going to surprise you. And for some of you, this person is Canadian or there's some sort of Canadian connection, right? Maybe you both are from Canada. Maybe this person worked in Canada, over the winters at a ski lodge or something like that. So just really, trust your intuition here with these very specific messages. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know about this person? They sing in the shower. They may have a triple syllable first, middle, or last name. That sing in the shower card is also my gym card. Like they like to work out. Endorphins are pumping after a good workout. They've lost a loved one within the last year. So again, that could be something that's, maybe there's conflict because of that or they're healing from that. And they make something valuable with their own hands. Okay. So that could be a business, or this person could be a badass in the kitchen, a great cook. They could be good at fixing things, cars, things around the house. They could be good with hair, makeup. They could be good with, knitting, crocheting, gardening, card playing, you name it. All right, we see eye color, so they may have brown, light brown, dark brown, or hazel eyes. Again, very specific messages, Libra, that are not going to resonate with all of you. They may have a career in hospitality or a subset of one of these following, I was going to say characters, one of these following careers: travel, hotel, restaurant, entertainer, customer service rep. Okay, and we see that this person is playful. They're fun, they're spontaneous, they're exciting, fun to be around. Again, you two are going to laugh and play together a lot. All right, how they're viewing you, Libra, is the Ace of Swords. So they're seeing you as like a fresh start. They're seeing you as open and honest, a good communicator. You're intelligent, you're eloquent the way you speak or you express your feelings. They may even compliment you on your vocabulary. For those of my Libras who like to read or listen to books, they really like that about you. They feel you're smart. With the Strength card, Leo energy, some of you may have Leo in your chart. But this Strength card is telling me that this person sees you as somebody who's very sexy, passionate, playful. They know you get a lot of attention. They see you as a force to be reckoned with. And with the Knight of Wands here, again, more fire. They're just very physically attracted to you, Libra. They also see you as loyal. And you know what I love about this Knight of Wands? I mean, we usually do attribute like a very passionate energy to this card. And most likely you are passionate about the things that you do, whether it's your work or your hobbies or your friends or your family. But I also see that they like you. Like they genuinely like spending time with you. Like you are going to have a nice, beautiful friendship bond, apart from, the romantic stuff. All right. How else are they viewing my Libras? All right, athletes. So again, you both might like to work out, or maybe you play pickup sports, or maybe you both were college or high school athletes. But they see you as dedicated to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. So they like the way you take care of yourself, but they also see you as very strong, very able. And with this victim energy, they see you as preventing yourself from being victimized or victimizing others. So you stand up for yourself, you stand up for others. You're genuinely a really good person. And with the Fool card, Aries energy, this person sees you as, this relationship, it's going to be a brand new relationship. I feel like it's going to be really fun. It's going to be adventurous. It's going to be really a creative relationship. Yeah, you're safe and you're divinely guided. I do think this person is going to make you feel safe and protected, Libra, and vice versa. It's also going to be a very intuitive connection, a telepathic connection. Trust your intuition here with this person and all along the way. And we see forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Forgiveness for me is how we heal karma. So what I'm reading here, Libra, with this forgiveness energy is that not necessarily that this is you healing a situation with somebody from your past, although, it could be, but I'm reading it more like this is somebody new, but a new healing connection, something that helps you understand why other relationships didn't work out. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Yeah, so we see responsibilities, romance interrupted, duties come first. So work could be something that does get in the way of this connection at times. We see freedom, but there will be healthy space and room to breathe. So it's like even when you two can't be together, if one of you travels for work or works a lot, you're still going to really get it. You're going to get it and you're going to trust each other in those difficult times. And we see disguise. I do feel there's a secret admirer here. Some elements of this relationship are hidden, and I see that with the moon card. We also see twin flame union here, heart, body, mind, and soul. But regardless of the label we're going to give this connection, Libra, it's just a really powerful connection. And yeah, this is going to be your best friend and lover. And that's why I feel you end up being married. All right, or in just a higher level of commitment, a long-term relationship. All right, let's see what dates and times come through here. September. Okay, so some of you could be September Libras. September, maybe you met this person back in September. For others of you, there may be something that happened in your life or in this person's life in September that you see down the line helped bring you two together. Spirit saying allow the process and try again a little later. There could be a little interruption here. Okay, if you met this person in September and you're not currently together, or we did see, work getting in the way, so there might be a stop and a start here because of that. All right, my lovely Libras, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.